it looks looking small. That's gonna take you out. Got Motley out this morning. Pretty girl. Probably gonna be a Boa morning. I want to get Raven out too. Good morning. What's going on, Alex? Hope you're having a good morning. Pretty sure you're probably at work. I'm gonna have Boas out today. Motley ain't been out in about a week. I don't want to climb up my head. My pretty girl. My pretty girl. I would love to try to get that tail of hers show up here. Oh, see how orange that is? Look how orange that is. Oh, we lost somebody already. They're already gone. They're already gone, girl. Nobody wants to see you this morning. Oh well. We'll make do. 74 degrees in here and 24% humidity. Wife and I plumb forgot about a fucking dehumidifier. I mean a humidifier, not a dehumidifier. Good morning. Somebody's back. How's it going? It's gonna be a Boa morning. I want to get Raven out. Want to get Roxy out. Yeah, I've been out in a while. So I took Motley out first thing. Good morning. Look at how orange she is. Look at her tail. Look underneath. See how orange that is? There we go. See it? She's beautiful. Love her oranges. She's just fabulous. That's what she looks like underneath. And she's a sweetheart. She is. Ah, girl. She says, "Oh, Dad's a little sweetheart." It's awesome. Awesome. Awesome to have him. I don't like this. Man, her orange on that tail is just fabulous. I'm trying to get it to where it's not washed out. Alex. Or maybe it's not Alex. If you're not Alex, good morning. This is Motley. She is a Motley. 100% Het T positive, 100% Het for leopard. Hey, what's going on, Patrick? You're the first one in here this morning. The only one in here this morning. Oh, no, there's two of you. I guess somebody else is in here with you, Patrick. I don't know who it is. They're just saying good morning. Just showing Motley off this morning. She wants to go up my nose. Jesus. Jesus, girl. Alright, you can get on my head. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Fucking mine's uneventful. Fucking, we don't do shit in the wintertime. So, we don't. You're not going up my nose. You're not going up my nose, girl. Jesus. She's French kissing me. I'm a summertime. I'm a warm weather person. I could care less about doing anything outdoors right now. It's like 20 degrees right now. But on the upside, I don't know how much snow you got, Patrick, but we got none. I mean, literally, by now we'd normally have over a couple feet of snow. You know, we'd have a couple foot of snow by now, but we don't. I don't have any. I got grass. I got brown grass showing. I love it. It's, it's cold, but and it's gonna be cold the next fucking 15 days. But there's no snow in the forecast here, which is like unheard of. We would be at least getting like 6-inch snowstorms by now. Every few days. You know, and then I mean honestly, like I said, we should have a couple foot or more of snow right now, and we don't. Yeah, it's been all rain pretty much here. I mean, we got snow just before Christmas. We got like, I don't know, we had about a foot of snow for Christmas. And then 2 days after Christmas, it rained for 2 days, was fucking almost 60 degrees out. You know what I mean? And rain. And it did that off and on for like a couple days, and then it was decent. It was like 40, for a couple days, and then it rained again in 45, and all the snow fucking's gone. I'm loving it. I hate snow, and the less snow we have, the quicker fucking spring comes here. Because I don't care. Let it snow in fucking March all it wants. It can't stay. Come March, the sun's really warm and shit starts melting just all it has to do is have the sun out. If the sun's out in March, shit melts. So I just soon get all the way to March and then get fucking pounded with snow in March, because it don't fucking bother me a bit, because I know it can't stay, and it ain't gonna be around for very long. You know what I mean? Not for fucking 6 months. It seems like 6 months. Winter seems like 6 months here. Might as well not even call it spring or fall here. Might as well just fucking call those months winter too. Because it does. It feels like 6 months of fucking winter here. I hate it. I hate winter. What's going on, Evan? Evan's in the house. I think Alex was in a little bit ago. Patrick was in, but Patrick's gone now. Oh, Patrick is still here. I'm sorry, Patrick. It fucking was saying there's only one person in here. Fucking. I hate the winter. Wow, you work outdoors. And anybody that works outdoors, fucking, you gotta be an idiot. You gotta be an idiot to like winter. Or you don't have winter. You know what I mean? For me, I mean, fucking, I spent all my life up till fucking recently, the last 15 years, out in the cold. And I mean, fucking on the side of fucking mountains with lakes, fucking, because I used to build $1 million homes. We didn't build $200,000 home, $500,000 home. I built $1 million homes. And so you're always out, in these fucking secluded locations. Or, I mean, I fucking built some homes in some beautiful fucking spots, but it was cold as fuck in the wintertime. I mean, literally fucking, I had days that we go out and work for 20 minutes and then go inside and fucking warm up. We ten off plastic off one room, because basically fucking all it was, we sheathed it up as soon as we could, get a roof on it so we could at least fucking, work outside when we could, when it was warm enough to fucking do siding and all that. But we get the outside all buttoned up. And then we try to spend most of the fucking winter inside working, but you know, there's always fucking, oh well, we didn't get the roof shingled fucking time, so you're up there fucking doing shingles when it's not extremely cold, because when it's too cold you can't shingle because you'll blow fucking the nails right through the fucking shingles. And then there's times that it's too fucking warm to shingle, because just sitting your knees on the shingles, your knees fucking literally like start going through the shingle, like fucking literally. It'll leave the fucking imprint of your fucking knee on the shingles. That's when it's fucking hot. I can't do that shit anymore. I fucking it gets 78, 80 degrees in this room, and I fucking it's too hot for me. I'm glad my snakes like it cool. Because I couldn't fucking do it. I don't know how people have them fucking hot ass fucking rooms like that. I mean, I know why they're hot. The racks themselves fucking generate heat, but Jesus Christ. 90 degrees, fucking, I would hate fucking going into my snake room. I wouldn't be staying in there. I wouldn't be hanging out in my snake room if my fucking snake room was fucking 90 degrees. You know, I don't like riding my fucking bike at 90 degrees. And a lot of people go, that's fucking crazy. No, it's not crazy, because as soon as you stop, you got all that heat coming off the bike, off the road, and the sun hitting you all at one. Fucking, and anything over fucking 90, even standing in the shade, it's like fucking, it's just too hot. And then you're going to go hop on your fucking hot ass bike. I don't like to ride my bike if it's fucking over 85. I will, because, I mean, we got lots of fucking summertime that's obviously over 80 fucking degrees, 85 degrees, but those days that it's close to 100, I'd rather fucking sit in the AC all night, all day, and then take off at like 6, 7 o'clock at night when it starts to drop. Temperature starts dropping, we'll ride all night long, because it's cooler. Fucking plus you can see fucking you can see headlights. The only downside of fucking driving around after dark around here is you got deer and you got animals. Fucking 2 years ago, me and my buddy almost fucking ran over a dead deer. Fucking didn't see it. Just didn't see it laying there in the road. And then fucking last year I hit a possum fucking running across the road, running to beat Jesus, and I fucking tried to swerve and everything to avoid it, and it was like running right at my bike, and it was like, what in the fuck, and we're cruising like 50 miles an hour, and I tried slowing down, I tried fucking everything, and I fucking still ended up hitting it, and it hit my floorboard, fucking, which has got a fucking steel piece of iron. And I saw it roll up in a ball, fucking, I know damn well, the way it hit my bike, it was definitely dead. Because I was going to go back. Not that I could do anything for it, but just because I felt bad. But I could tell the way, how hard I hit it, it was dead for sure. But that's probably the worst part about driving around motorcycles at night. But you can see cars better because you can see their headlights and all that, and cars can see you better too because they see your headlight and shit, you know what I mean? But knock on wood, fucking, I haven't been in any accidents, and I fucking put, I haven't in a while, but we used to fucking, when I was younger, we put 25,000 miles on in the summer. I mean, we just pounded the pavement, and we were doing that right up till about probably 3-4 years ago, fucking pretty hard. But last year I probably only put 10,000 miles on, fucking, and that ain't shit for me. And a lot of it's my dog. My dog freaks the fuck out fucking if I leave him home by himself. But we finally figured that out. Fucking, he's fine if I leave by myself. But the wife and I can't leave together. He goes nuts. So fucking basically, if the wife and I gonna go do anything together, if she wants to go for a ride with me, I drive down to her work, which she works only 2 miles away. So I go down to her work and fucking and she'll wait till after I leave, and then she'll leave, and the dog's fine as long as we don't leave together. We leave together and he goes mental. He chewed a hole through my wall, tried to get outdoors. So we, or I go and hide in my car trailer, for fuck's sakes. I go hide in my motorcycle trailer, make him think that fucking I'm taking off with one of my buddies or something. Fucking I go out and hide in the car trailer, she lets him out. Fucking he runs around the yard, sees that I'm gone, and then the wife will fucking get him back in the house, and then she'll come out, and then we'll get in the car and we'll take off together. And then he's fine because I got a nanny cam. And fucking as long as we don't leave together, fucking he don't make a pee. He climbs right up on the couch, goes to sleep. But for some reason, if wife and I fucking go anywhere together, he feels that he's got to go too. You fuckers. See, maybe it's just that we don't see other people's boas out as long. Or I don't know what it is, but I don't normally ever see anybody's boas do like mine. Yes, mine move around when I first take them out, but they always end up finding one place to settle in, and they'll just stay there for a long time. And then, or if I bother them, like, watch, probably if I stroke her, she'll move. But watch, she's gonna fucking find another spot to hang out, and she's just gonna stop and chill out again. But it didn't put her off. If it put her off, she'd fucking be all fucking flip-floppy. But I'm pretty sure fucking, because I've watched other people's boas, and most of them are fucking like runny. It seem like they're runny to me. And not everybody. I mean, yes, I've seen a few boas that are really fucking, really chill. When they're out, they're moving around nice and slow. They're not, trying to get away. Because look, she's got my hand wrapped. And like I said, fucking, she won't really try to go anywhere. She'll just kind of explore, but she'll fucking stay anchored to my hand. What is she doing now? She's just hanging out again. Yeah. So, for anybody out there that's thinking that, you'd like to get a boa, but Jesus, they seem too runny fucking for you. Not all of them. Not all of them are runny. Alright, we ready for another boa? Evan, did you get your fucking... Did you find your, is it a pygmy? Pygmy python? Is that what you said? Fucking... Did you find one yet? I'm assuming your snakes are doing good, because no, you haven't said anything. Evie sent me last night. Fucking, I talked to Evie. Keep Evie in your thoughts. Oh, you're not going to get one. Oh, I didn't see last comment. Y'all get any of that fake fog? You see those videos and posted the fake weird fog, like smell weird? No, I haven't. We haven't seen anything like that. We don't really get... We're right on the coast, so most of that fucking shit fucking stays out to sea, you know what I mean? But no, we haven't gotten any of that fog stuff, Evan. No, it does. It smells like cow shit like normal. Honestly, fucking, if it doesn't smell like fresh cut grass here, it smells like cow shit. So, I mean, even in the wintertime, because the fucking farmers, that's when they'll go out and fucking shit spread around here because the fields are all froze up. So fucking they go fucking. So I'm telling you, it don't matter whether it's summer or fucking winter. You're always smelling that fucking farm money. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen all that shit too. I've seen all the videos. I don't fucking even care myself. I honestly, you know, as long as I've been alive, fucking, there's always something out there that's gonna kill us. You know, what are you gonna do? What are we gonna do? We're gonna fucking do nothing until we actually know for sure. I'm not gonna worry about nothing. Y2K, I was not fucking worried about Y2K. Fuck yeah, people losing their minds thinking that fucking everybody was just gonna fucking disappear. I mean, Christ. I mean, in the drone shit, I got a good fucking fix for that. Just let fucking Americans start shooting the fuckers down. You know? That will end it right there. I don't know. The government's in on it. Oh my god, there was fucking so many people losing their fucking mind, thinking fucking, I mean, cashing out. Literally cashing out, fucking spending all their money because they were fucking convinced the world was gonna end, and those motherfuckers fucking the next day still here. Guess who's broke though? You idiot. I was just like, look at these motherfuckers just standing. They got all these pictures of these people up on top of the Empire State Building and shit like that. Fucking thinking aliens are gonna come down and fucking take them away. I was just like, yeah, those are all the woke people. You woke people fucking bought into that shit. I was sitting here going, how in the fuck going into another fucking year is gonna fucking poof, everybody's going. I was just like, yeah, my common sense says I'm still gonna be here fucking the day after Y2K. Guess what? I was still here. You know, I don't know how many years. What was that? 2000, right? It was year 2000. Pretty sure it was the year 2000. Fucking here we are, 2000 fucking 25. Ooh, Y2K go get you. Let Y2K get you. I mean, what the fuck? I swear to God, people just fucking want something to fuck worry about. You know? How come nobody was worried about eating Tide Pods? Yeah, Y2K is gonna get you, but let's do the Tide Pod challenge. I know, it's just fucking crazy shit, man. It's a crazy shit out there. Blooms, had that bloom fucking floating around. I mean, if it was you or I just going floating a fucking balloon around, they would have shot it down, and you and I'd be sitting in jail, and they call us terrorists. I mean, I don't know what in the fuck is going on, but I'm sure fucking after January, what is that? Fucking 25th? Is it January 25th? When's fucking Trump fucking actually take office? Because I'm pretty sure when he gets in office, we'll find out exactly what's going on with these drones. They probably flying all these drones because they want to take fucking, the eyes off of fucking Biden pardoning everybody. Liz Cheney now and that fucking rag-wearing motherfucker in the Senate because he was trying to play on everybody's heartstrings because he had cancer. So I'm going to wear a do-rag and fucking try to appeal to the fucking, minorities. Like, I'm one of you. What a fucking idiot. So he's getting pardoned too. And they all get pardoned for fucking 11 years ago to now. What the fuck? Bullshit. Oh, one of them drones comes down, takes them away. Yeah, they're saying these drones too. Some of them are the size of a fucking car. Well, Christ, they said for a while there that there was missing There was a missing fucking what do you call it? Radioactive fucking missile. They lost a radioactive missile fucking somewhere, and they said that they thought these drones were out there trying fucking looking for heat signatures coming from that fucking thing, and that's what they were looking for. And there's been all kinds of shit that comes out, and there's so much shit that comes out because they want to confuse people. And then they figure, oh, somebody's going to hear one thing and they're just going to go, oh, yeah, I'm not going to bother looking into it anymore because I heard it's this. Well, that was in transit, too. And it was like, they're not like looking on the like side of the road or anything. It's like in the middle of the desert somewhere. And it's like, how the fuck? What, did it fall out of a plane? I mean, because I'm pretty sure they were transporting it fucking on trucks. And they're out, like, away from the road looking for it. I mean, what? They hit a big bump and it fucking went 5 miles? Fucking, you know what I mean? I was just like, that don't sound right. Fucking, I'm seeing where they're looking and I'm like, where's the road? Where's the road that fucking supposedly they were driving on that they fucking lost this fucking thing? You know, and I haven't actually heard anybody report whether they found the fucking missing fucking radioactive whatever, whether it's a missile, but it was radioactive anyway. Whoops! You know, didn't strap it down good. We hit a big bump and we don't know where the fuck it is, so... You know, look 5 miles away from here. I don't know. None of it makes sense to me. But a lot doesn't make sense to me in life. But the thing that I do have is I got common sense. You know? And common sense told me that why in the fuck would they be looking out in the middle of nowhere? There's no road there. No, and they don't. And they keep throwing them all out there because they want to confuse people. Because, like I said, people get so confused that they go, fuck, I don't know what's going on. But they've got a handle on it. You know, just like these fucking drones and shit. You got fucking some government people going, we don't have any idea what they are, and the government won't tell us, you know, in the military won't even tell us what's really going on. And I'm like, what? Last time I knew, the fucking military works for the government, you know, that the government is just another fucking, you know, side form. The military is just like a side form to the government, you know what I mean? It's like the strong arm of the government. Fucking, and the government can't fucking get the military to tell them. I don't like that shit. I don't like the fact that fucking the military can hide all kinds of shit from us. And even the government. You know, how does the hell does that work? You know, and yeah, your woke people can't handle fucking crisis. You know, they just want to go out and fucking rape and pillage and, you know, and fucking burn everybody down and shit like that, you know. So, fucking, I understand why they can't tell everybody when shit's happening, because you get the woke side that will freak the fuck out and they'll be, you know, hiding in the neighbors' basements, and we won't be able to get them the fuck out of our houses because, you know, they don't have enough fucking bag of their own. I gotta go find my fucking right-wing neighbor to protect me. I gotta go find me a Trump supporter to fucking protect my ass. I know Evan's laughing right now. So I don't worry about nothing until it comes. I'm prepared, you know. I know I've already got my list of fucking shit that I'm grabbing, you know, besides my animals, you know. I got a good idea where I'm going. And I'm not the only one that'll be going there. There'll be enough of us that fucking we'll be able to take care of fucking ourselves. That's one thing that we got that you city folks don't have. There's all kinds. I don't have to go very far, and I'm in the woods. I mean, fucking deep in the woods. We got Leonard's Woods over here. That's like fucking 400 fucking miles of woods. You know that fucking there's woods out there that nobody's even stepped on in fucking years. I mean, us boys up here in Maine, fucking, we'll just go up in the fucking woods and we'll survive because we all fucking eat off the land. We're used to eating off the land. We know how to fish. We know how to hunt. We know how to fucking, process our own meat. Fucking, you know, we know what winters are like here. You know, I mean, fucking, you live in Maine. You're fucking born a Cub Scout, Boy Scout. Oh, absolutely could. I mean, who the fuck knows what's going on? I don't know what's going on, and I don't pretend, and I won't pretend that I do know what's going on. But I don't. I'm not gonna fucking worry about it. I've never been a person that worries about shit until it happens. I mean, well, I not everything, but I honestly, that's how I try to go through life because most of the time, fucking, we waste our fucking effort and breath on worrying about shit that always ends up working itself out somehow, one way or another. And that's what we showed our kids. And that's why our kids were fucking, way we brought our kids up. That look, yes, we get stressed and we get down sometimes, but shit always ends up working out. So fucking it don't do no good to spend days and weeks of stressing over fucking shit that fucking will end up working itself out one way or another. And it always has happened that way. My grandmother fucking told me that when I was young, said, look, don't worry about shit until it fucking comes. You know, you can be concerned about stuff, but don't literally let it eat you up because most of the time, 9 times out of 10, it works itself out and we end up just working ourselves up fucking for nothing. And she's right because I wasn't always like that. Fucking, and I still fucking get worked up, and that's why I take pills now, but. I try, but for the most part, anything major, I really don't worry about until it comes. Because there's nothing we can do about it anyway until fucking we know what's going on. And it doesn't do us any good to worry about shit until it fucking happens. You know? Well, they say that because fucking everything the government does to us, fucking putting in our food causes cancer. So they just gonna tell everybody breathing air eventually causes cancer. I'm fucking telling you, most of it's just because the government's killing us. You know, the way they're fucking mass producing food and all that, fucking, and all the hormones that they're using. I mean, Jesus Christ, fucking, and USDA don't mean jack shit. There are other countries that are more relaxed on their food and all that, sell their food right out on the street, fucking in public, fucking no ice, no nothing, and they won't eat our food. We have other countries that won't fucking even eat our food. You know what I mean? That fucking literally got flies fucking on their fucking meat and shit, but won't eat our processed food. You know? And they're probably right. Probably I'm telling you, fucking, I saw the studies where literally fucking most of the time the box that the cereal comes in is more nutritious than the fucking cereal that's inside of it. And it's no shit. You can look these studies up yourself. Literally, they fucking showed that there is more benefit in eating the damn cardboard box that the cereal's in. Not all of them, not all cereal, but most of the cereal on the counter that's sold, anything that's sugar cereal, fucking, they say the fucking box is better to fucking feed your kids than the cereal that's inside of it. I literally saw him say it, and this was like fucking, I swear to God, that was back when I was growing up. I can just about imagine what fucking, you know, shit hasn't gotten better. It's only gotten worse. Fucking food tastes like shit. The fucking bananas taste like shit. I remember fucking bananas being nice and sweet and all that when they're yellow. Fuck no. They're like bland and what the fuck? They're like this big. You know? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's the box. It's the box that's got all the fucking vitamins. It says it should say the contents of the box. It's got more, the contents of the box, not in the box, but of the box. It's fucking crazy, dude. I just don't know, Hopefully fucking RFK gets a fucking handle on it. Those motherfuckers all fucking assholes fucking wanna try to make him fucking out to be an idiot too now when they all had so much respect for him when he was in the Democratic Party, but when he swapped, they all fucking, oh, he's an idiot. He says he got brain worm from fucking the meat that he ate, and he didn't just fucking self-diagnose himself, you fucking asshole media. He got diagnosed by somebody. He didn't fucking diagnose himself and go, oh yeah, fucking I got fucking worm in my brain. How would fucking somebody come up with that on their own? I've never even heard of it, So he Googled it. He must have Googled it. You ready to go back? I had her out this morning because we had to clean her. And she wasn't fucking, she was great fucking when I took her out. She came right to me because, like I said, for the most part, if my snakes go to the bathroom, they're in the front of their tub waiting for me to open it up. And then normally they come right to me, and I don't normally have to fucking even smell to tell what's going on, you know what I mean? Fucking, because she was, her fucking, as soon as I opened that up, her nose come popping right up, and she was like, clean me. Because like I said, I got fucking super clean snakes, man. They like being clean. They like being clean. Let's see. I'm gonna take fucking Raven out now. And we'll put this right here. Right in the front. I'm going to read your comment, dude. I mean, take a look at who was the last person in charge of health shit. Oh, yeah, that fucking transgender fucking one that was overweight and all that fucking, and she was the head of fucking the health. Fucking, yeah, I know. Fucking crazy shit, dude. And they did all that stuff trying to appease fucking a certain fucking a certain crowd, fucking the gays, lesbians, and all that. Which fucking, I don't have a fucking problem with any of that shit. Just fucking keep it the fuck away from my kids. My grandkids don't need to see that. I just soon if they didn't do it in public, They want to hold hands or whatever, that's one thing. But I guess fucking, I could kiss my old lady in public. They should be able to show affection to their person in public too. But I don't know. It's still fucking, to me, it's still wrong. Even though I'm not a Bible thumper and all that, I still fucking, to me, it seems wrong. I mean, fucking it's supposed to be a guy and a girl, have kids. That's how we keep, how people keep going. I don't think fucking God said, oh, let's throw some gays in there so that way fucking we don't overpopulate. I don't think that gays fucking are around to depopulate us. But that's what it does. I mean, if everybody turned gay, there wouldn't be any fucking kids. You know? Look at China. They're saying China right now, if fucking they don't start fucking actually having kids again, fucking the Chinese population's gonna be wiped out. Maybe it's changed, but here we go, touching her. And she turns, she's looking, see, I don't care. I don't care. She's not gonna do anything. She just in the very beginning, she just fucking like, okay, let's just make sure fucking what's going on. And once she realizes that fucking, okay, yeah, dad's just fucking hanging on to me. We're just gonna hang out. Fucking, I had her out on the fucking out in the living room with me the other day. We hung out fucking for probably 40 minutes or so. She just sat there and ran around on the recliner in front of me, around my legs and fucking. But she held on to my wrist the whole time, and she just kind of cruised around, and then she'd come back, and then she'd go cruise around until fucking she couldn't reach. She couldn't. If she let go of me, she wouldn't have fucking. If she'd go just as far as she could without letting go. She wanted to stay fucking wrapped up with dad. Because because like I said, it's because she feels safer with me than she does fucking anything else. Especially fucking taking her out in the living room. It's been a long time since she's been, just hanging out in the living room like before. Because that's where I had all my snakes before, was in the living room. So they got used to fucking hanging out in the living room. But now when I bring her back out there, I got all my RC planes on the ceiling, and to her, she thinks they're birds of prey. You know what I mean? Fucking, so it takes her a little bit to get used to the fucking planes being there again. Oh, sorry. I know everybody wants to see how she. Well, I think people like to see how she does, especially when I say, used to say this is the one that used to make me fucking nervous. But she's a big old sweetheart. She don't mean nothing. She's not mean. Would she get mean in defensive if I fucking, if I mistreat her? Absolutely. I guarantee it. She's not going to put up with it. Which my other snakes, I got some other snakes that I could probably fucking, I could probably do anything to them and they're not going to lash out at me, you know. But she would, if I do her wrong, she gonna let me know it. Just showing I don't mind her up around my face. I probably shouldn't, but like I said, until she actually does something to me, you know, I'm not gonna worry about it. And I know it's stupid to fucking do to react after the fact, but why? She hasn't given me any reason to fucking not allow her to do whatever she wants and to go up around my neck, be around my face if she wants. To me, that's how she's gonna get used to me. By being around me and by letting them get into different situations. You know, just like the other day, taking her and going in the living room and sitting there and watching a movie. I don't normally do that. I've never really done that with her. I've never just gone and just like taken her out in the living room. It was a different situation and everything went great. And I figured that it would. I didn't really figure that it wasn't going to go well. You know, but I watched her and she wasn't running. She was nice, moving around nice and slow like she is right now, just kind of looking around. And, she wasn't worried in the least. I could tell, like she's fine right now. Even though she's moving really slow, it's not because she's fucking put off. She's not stressed, you know. Boas act way different than this when they're actually stressed. And she got good tongue flickers. They're nice and fast. They get loggy real slow and stuff sometimes when they sometimes not real happy. Doesn't mean that something's going to happen, but I always watch for the tongue flickers. Long, laggy fucking tongue flickers are a good sign that they're not as happy as they normally are. But she's got nice tongue flickers. They're nice and fast. And they're not laggy and long. They're not coming out real slow and all that. They're coming out nice and fast. See? She's good. She's realizing that, okay, yeah, I'm just coming out, hanging out with dad. Usual. But you see, she did move a little bit when I first initially touched her, which that is fucking totally acceptable and that's fine because she didn't jump. I mean, literally before, I mean, she was like fucking spinning her head and like almost fucking like getting closing the distance on my hand really fast. You know what I mean? Not like jumping at my hand, but like going towards my hand fast. Like she's was getting ready to bite me. She never did. But now she moved nice and slow. And yes, most of the time everybody says, oh, you want her moving away from you, and you saw she was kind of moving towards my hand, but I wasn't really worried about it then because she's not fucking, I know that it's not food mode. She wasn't in food mode. She's just sitting there with her fucking head on the bottom of the fucking tub. It wasn't until my initial touch that she actually moved, and then she just kind of moved, but she didn't move like really fast like she used to. She moved really slow and like she was just seeing what was going on, and that's just how I took it. And then you saw as soon as I go to lift her up, then she turned and started to go away, which that's most of the time you want them to go away from you when you go to pick them up. But my other boas, they sit right there and let me pick them up. They don't even move. Like Foxy, you just saw me go in two hands with her. I did that because I like to fucking, because she'll just sit there and she goes into a limp noodle when I go to pick her up. So I just try to use two hands to support her. You know, just like I use two hands with her, I get her propped up with one hand and then I use the other hand to get her raised up, just so that way fucking, I don't have a lot of pressure in one area on her body. And look, I'm rubbing her tail. It doesn't do, she don't care. And you want to stroke them when you have them out, touch them, get them used to, that touch. Again, whether you're one of them people that call it desensitizing or what, but I like to rub my snakes and pat them when I have them out. It gets them used to the touch, and it gets them used to realizing what that touch feels like and that it's not horrible. That touch doesn't mean anything. It's not horrible. It's nothing. It's a touch. And I honestly think some of my snakes like that touch. Some of my snakes literally will just sit there until I do touch them, and then once I touch them, then it's like they come out of, being worried or concerned. As soon as I touch them, I have some that are shy, and when I touch them, they start to come out of it. They're not balled up or anything, but they're just sitting there like they're scared. And then when I go and I give them that initial touch and they see how gentle and soft it is, normally they come right out of it and they go, oh, okay, this isn't a bad guy. It's not something that wants to hurt me, because I can tell because of how gentle they're touching me. You know, that it's not like, oh, a grab and, you know. But, and see, I'm still doing it. She don't care. She's a big girl. She's getting big. You know, I was nervous to even move around like this in the very beginning. Because in the very beginning, fucking, if I moved her around like this and did this, like this, fucking, she get fucking, you know, leery and she get runny like and start kind of throwing herself around. And now I can move around and she don't care. You know, it doesn't do anything to her. You know, but I mean, even this initial touch though would have put her off before. You know, and sometimes I think rubbing their belly tickles them. Because so I do have some snakes that when I go and touch their belly, they like not really running, they just like act different, and then as soon as I stop, they go back to, you know, normal. But I think some snakes, I think in certain areas on their belly, I think we can tickle them. You know, I think some of them can be ticklish. Look at the size head on that girl. She got a good size head. Show them your head. Show them how big your head is. She's so pretty. You are. You're so pretty, girl. I'd love to kiss her on her head. I would. Because I do. I love this girl. She's so good. Even if she bit me, I wouldn't, you know, I'd still be in love with her. Honestly. Because she does. She just does it for me. And see, she's actually, if you notice her saddle, she's got peaks on her saddles now. She never had no peaks. Like in the very beginning, they was like almost no peaks. You know what I'm saying? And now she's actually got peaks on her saddles. I mean, there was none. And I mean, they're not like, I've seen bigger peaks on some of the other boas, but she's got, her peaks have gotten bigger. And I'm wondering, look, she just rubbed her head on my finger. You know, what? She's rubbing her head on my finger. She's such a sweetheart. What are you doing? Look at her. What are you doing, girl? You rubbing your head on my finger? You rubbing your head on my finger. You got my arm wrapped though, girl. She's got my hand in this arm wrapped. Oh, there we go. Come on, let go. Oh, there we go. Boom. See, she wasn't squeezing. If she was squeezing, I wouldn't have been able to get my hand out of there. Isn't she gorgeous, Evan? Good morning. How's it going? I got Raven out. She's been out for a little bit now. I don't know. 10 minutes. 10 minutes or so. Been sitting here chilling out with Evan. Patrick, fucking a little bit of everything was in for a little while. You can. I do. You can feed them any way you want, Evan. I mean, honestly, fucking, I mean, when I tell people what the way I do things, I mean, that's just how I do it. Other people can do it any way they want. I mean, I know there are people out there that feed small rats every week, every 7 days still. Or they might go every, 12 days or something. I mean, I go every 2 weeks on small rats. Medium rats, I go every 3 weeks. If a snake's looking thin or anything like that, then I might go and feed a medium rat every 2 weeks to it. But it goes by the snake, really. I mean, everything. Everything. I mean, it's just like a dog. Some dogs you can leave food in a bowl, and those dogs are fine with it. Then you have other dogs that will just eat the whole fucking bowl right up. You know what I mean? it's up to you, Evan. You know what I mean? I don't want to fucking say that the way I do things is the only way, because it's not. But but to me it goes by what the looks of the snake. If I think the snake looks like it could use some more food, then I'll feed it. I'll feed a small rat or a medium rat every 2 weeks. You know, like fucking my females that were fucking after they gave birth, I was feeding them medium rats every 2 weeks. I wasn't stretching them out to 3 weeks. I got that body weight back on them, and then once they look good to me, I went every 3 weeks. You know, I mean, pretty much base everything on each individual snake. You know, but that's the general rule for me, is fucking medium rats every 3 weeks, and uh small rats every 2 weeks. But there is always the exception to the rule. It depends on the snake. If the snake looks healthy, I'll go 3 weeks. Fuck it. You know, on mediums, I'll go 3 weeks. If the snake looks like it's a little underweight, then I'll feed a medium rat every fucking couple weeks. You know what I mean? But and it all depends too, fucking, if rodent pro fucking sizes come fucked up for you. You know, and just because it's a small rat, if it's like on the smaller size of a small rat, feed it another fucking rat 7 days from then. You know what I mean? There's lots of variables. There is. I mean, it depends on the fucking food size we have. It depends on the fucking that snake. Depends on whether they're fucking you're fucking thinking about pairing a female, because then all that feeding shit fucking that I do on the regular goes out the window, because those females start getting the food pounded to them. You know what I mean? To get the body weight up, but it's still in the appropriate way. You know what I mean? Like giving a medium rats and fucking doing it every fucking 2 weeks. You know, if I'm not seeing the weight come up fucking fast enough, then I might go and fucking feed them small rats and feed them small rats every 7 days to see if that fucking, gets the weight up faster. Because sometimes fucking feeding them smaller sizes, sooner is better than giving them like a medium rat and just giving, and feeding them every 2 weeks. Because on medium rats, I am a firm believer you want to go 2 weeks to 3 weeks. You can alternate it. Fucking, I go 3 weeks this time, wait 3 weeks this time, and then the next time after I feed them a medium rat, go 2 weeks. You can do that, but I would not fucking feed medium rats every fucking 7 days for sure. But you could probably some snakes you could feed a fucking medium rat, ball python medium rats every 2 weeks. It would be fine for that snake, because that snake fucking, it uses the proteins and all that up fucking, to keep it healthy looking and not fat. You just gotta know what a fucking healthy looking fucking ball python looks like, as opposed to one that's fat or one that's too skinny. And it's hard, because you're gonna find all kinds of different fucking videos out there where people contradict fucking and say, this is a thin fucking ball python to me, and this is one that's overweight. And they're the total opposite. That one's too thin and that one's overweight. You know what I mean? Or that one is not overweight. That's fucking the appropriate size. And the other one that you say is good is undersized. Is thin. That's why I say you got to find people that you trust and go with what they have to say, or who they recommend fucking watching. Because I'm no expert on it. I just pretty much go by what my fucking snakes look like to me, what I should be doing. And it's experience. It's all about experience. Fucking the longer you have snakes, the fucking more experience you have, and you learn to realize what a healthy looking snake is compared to fucking one that's not. And you can have snakes. I got snakes that are on the thinner side, but they're still healthy but they don't grow the same way as my other ones. The other ones that seem to look really healthy are not as long. You know what I mean? They're shorter, so they're more round. And then the ones that I have that are real long, my longer snakes, are on the thinner side. They're not skinny. They're just thinner. You know, because they're longer. It all depends on the snake. No, and that's it. And I had to learn all that on my own, Evan, myself. Because nobody fucking, there weren't a whole lot of videos on telling you, food sizes. And as it was, they were just telling you got to go by the size of the snake. Well, if you're not fucking going and buying your rodents in person, and when you're new, how the fuck you know what pup size looks like? You know what I mean? I ended up buying like 3 different fucking sizes to make sure that I had the right size, because I didn't know really what size these fucking rodents were gonna come when I was buying them from fucking, these places online, because that's where I was getting my best deals. You get rate going and buying them at a pet store. If you're buying bulk, I mean, if you got one snake, it doesn't cost shit. $20 for 3 fucking small rats, fucking 3 rat pups, $20. But if I fucking go, got 40 fucking baby snakes, and I'm gonna go pay fucking $20 fucking per 3, fuck that. That's why I buy mine off from Rodent Pro. They're the cheapest fucking place. Fucking, there's free shipping on. Hear me out. A lot of you guys go, oh, he does it because they're cheap. No, it's because the overall. I just threw the cheap out there first. The quality is great. Fucking, you get black, white, whatever fucking color. If you got fucking snakes that are used to fucking black shit, fucking, hey, old A Driftwood, fucking A, man. Been a long time no see. Long time no see, motherfucker. I'm glad that you're still fucking there. All's good, huh? Yes, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you. Geo ain't been in the house in a while. That's Geo. That's our friend Geo. That's awesome. I'm glad. Fucking everybody keep Evie in your thoughts, because Evie's fucking family's going through some shit right now. Evie's fine, but Evie's family's going through some shit right now. And that's why Evie hasn't been around, because I noticed that Evie wasn't around. And when you guys aren't around, my regulars, I fucking tend to stop worrying about you. So I always fucking normally reach out to anybody that I haven't seen in a while. I forgot about you, Gio, though. No. It's been probably a month since you've been here. But I'm glad everything's good, Fucking, I totally understand people get busy. I always fucking worry, though. I always think the worst when people aren't around, you know what I mean? But yeah, fucking Evie's nephew has got his fighting 3 different fucking viruses, and he's having seizures and shit, so it's really scary. And I don't really want to talk too much about it. She didn't say that I couldn't say anything, but there's just some stuff fucking people don't want fucking everybody knowing, and that's all I really fucking feel comfortable saying. But I'm sure Evie would appreciate anybody reaching out to her, and anybody that does, I'm pretty sure she'd fucking be fine with telling anybody that what's going on. But it's stressful, because I remember watching my kid fucking have seizures, man. And you feel there's nothing you can fucking do other than just sit there and tell them, everything's all right and that you're there, and keep them from swallowing their fucking tongue. I mean, it's fucking, you're helpless. Fucking, it's the most helpless fucking feeling on the planet. Fucking when your kid's having a seizure and there's nothing you can fucking do. Nothing. And they fucking sound like they're not fucking breathing, and fucking eyes rolled up, and they look like they're dying. It's the scariest fucking thing I ever fucking witnessed. And my son used to get him all the time when he was little. His fucking fever would spike, and he'd have a fucking seizure because he had fucking ear infections all the fucking time because his mom didn't make him wear a fucking hat, because she's the cool mom. No, it's not. It's fucking tough, and there's nothing you can do other than, like I said, is just fucking be there for them and let them know that you're there, and and everything's gonna be all right, and keep them from fucking swallowing their tongue. That's about all that you can do. It's the most helpless fucking feeling in the fucking world is sitting there watching somebody go through a fucking seizure, let alone your own kid. And it's scary because fucking literally it's like they can't breathe. I was so worried that my kid was dying because they have such shallow breath that it literally sounds like they're not getting enough air. And she said that he had long enough seizure that they were checking him for brain fucking brain damage. You know, Luckily, my son had long seizures too, fucking, and he was constantly getting tested for fucking brain damage. But my son was all right. But I bet fucking he had 30 of them. I bet over the fucking course of his fucking childhood. When about the time he reached, I don't know, like 6, 7 years old, I think he stopped having them. Once we put fucking tubes in his ears, we put tubes in his ears, and then fucking like a year later, we found out, oh, we got to take those tubes out because those tubes fucking weren't dissolving, and they were getting stuck in people's fucking ears. They were actually like um, healing over, and to where the fucking tube was, you know, being stuck in there and it was supposed to be self-dissolving. So my kid fucking hated having them put in. He said that it hurt so fucking bad having them in, and then they had to take them out, and they had to fucking cut them out of his ears. And oh, my kid fucking, I felt so bad for him, and most of it was just because he had a shitty ass fucking mother that didn't make him zip his fucking coat up, and then most of his zippers were broke on his coats. Yeah, I never had seizures either. My son only had them when he was little. He hasn't had them since. They were fibro. I know I'm gonna fucking rape the fucking name. Fibral seizures. Fibral. It's fibral something or something like that. Fibral seizures, and all it means is that fucking seizures that are brought on by fucking fever spike. Literally fucking seemed like my kid was fucking was living off fucking ibuprofen, that children's Motrin, or the children's ibuprofen. Fucking the children's Tylenol didn't do shit. Fucking wouldn't even touch it. But the Motrin or the I think it was Motrin. I don't think there was children's ibuprofen. It was children's Motrin, I'm pretty sure. And that was the only thing that would fucking bring his fever down. But it was so fucking scary, man. I thought my fucking wife fucked him up. Fucking the first time he had a seizure, they were going to bed. And they had just went and laid down together, and fucking she let out a scream, and I went in there, and my fucking kid's eyes are rolling back in his head, and he's fucking gasping for air, and I'm fucking freaking out. I'm about ready to pound the shit out of her. What in the fuck did you do to my kid? That's just what I kept saying. What in the fuck did you do to my kid? What the fuck is going on? Fucking, and she goes, I didn't do anything. I said, well, what's the matter with him then? He was fine. Fucking, he fell asleep on me. She took him from me and went and lay down with him, and that's when it happened. And I was just like, how in the fuck can you say that you didn't do something? But come find out, it was a seizure. It wasn't from her. She didn't do anything, but that was just dad's fucking natural instincts kicking in. Fucking anybody fucks with my kid, I don't care who it is, gonna get fucked up. And I mean, I kind of felt bad, but you gotta understand, kid was just sitting, laying on my chest, sleeping. She takes him from me, says she's going to bed, and then fucking I mean, it weren't fucking a minute. And they were in there and she's screaming like bloody murder, fucking come in here, fucking something's wrong with him. And I was like, what in the fuck did you do to my kid? I know a lot of people think she's staring at you because she's fucking sizing you up. No, she's not. She's right up against my chest. She can fucking hear my voice. She can feel the vibration in my chest, fucking me talking. It ain't putting her off a bit. I almost think it's soothing. I think some of my snakes think my voice is soothing when they're up against me. Because I can feel my chest myself fucking vibrating fucking when I talk. You know what I mean? And she can feel all that. She is really chill with me. You know, but all my boas do this, dude. Fucking they like not running, but they like fucking explore around on me, but then they all end up doing basically just this. You know, they all end up super chill and acting like fucking I got a ball python out. They'll just sit here and hang out with me, fucking, because they don't mind me. I'm not a threat. You know, I know they like being out. Snakes like. I don't give a fuck if you've got a 10-foot enclosure for your ball python and your ball python's fine with it. They still like coming out. They still like being out. I don't give a fuck what kind of enclosure you got for your animals. They still like being out. You know, if you've got, a good relationship with your animals, they like being out. They prefer to be out with you more than they prefer to be in that giant enclosure that they're fine with, but they just don't want to be in there. They'd rather be fucking hanging out with you, doing nothing, or whatever. They just like being out and they like being with us, And that's what it boils down to, is that they're just as comfortable in their enclosure as they are with us. So you get the same reaction of when they're in their enclosure as when they're out with you. They just, hang out again because they're totally, they're totally fine. They're fine in their enclosure. So when you take them out, they're not trying to get somewhere. They're not trying to get away from you because they don't want to go back in their enclosure. Because that's a lot of it. Most of the snakes that are running and all that, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they're not comfortable in their enclosure, but they might be uncomfortable with their enclosure, but they're not comfortable with the person that takes them out, that's got them out, that cares for them. If they're not comfortable with you, they're not going to want to be out. They'd rather be in their enclosure, and that's where they'd like to stay. They want to stay in their enclosure because they're not comfortable with you. But when they're comfortable with you, they just want to hang out with you. They want to be with you, fucking like she is right now. I'm not holding her here. I'm just her tree. I'm being her branch. And this is what she's doing. She's draped on a branch with her head resting on the trunk. The trunk of the tree. There she goes, starting to move a little bit now. But, I think she's going to end up fucking burying her head, and she's probably going to go to sleep. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody had a good new year. In case anybody new was in here, I've been contemplating building an enclosure outside for the summer, so when I'm hanging out in the backyard, my herps can get some rays. Hi, honey. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that too. You know, not necessarily enclosure. I with these guys, I could take my fucking stand if like a bearded dragon. I could see that wanting some sort of you know pen for it outside, fucking so they can get those fucking rays. But like for my snakes and shit, for my boas, I got a fucking stand, that tree stand that I made. I could stick that outside, stick them on that tree stand, that tree climber farm, and they'll just sit there and sit on that tree out in the summertime. You know what I mean? When I'm doing shit with my bikes, I can literally put them up on that stand and they'll stay right on it and hang right out there. You know what I mean? I don't have to worry about them. That is kind of nice. And it's nice not to have an actual enclosure. It's just a piece of fucking plywood, fucking screwed to the bottom of the fucking tree. That's got some branches on it that I cut down and fucking just plywood bottoms just for a platform so it stands up and fucking I go stick them fucking. I got a fucking piece of wood that goes across the bottom. I stick them on that and they climb all over that, and I don't even have to worry about them. They don't even try to get down from it. You know what I mean? They just kind of like keep climbing around on that fucking tree climber. And it's nice to have them out, and me be able to do whatever I want and be able to still see them right there. Because I put them right there in the driveway, when I'm polishing my bikes or whatever. I like to have them out there, and they like to be with me. But I don't put my ball pythons on it. They don't fucking know enough to fucking stay hanging on. And, if I was gonna fucking make something for my ball pythons, I'd only want them a couple, maybe 6 inches off the ground, because I wouldn't want them to be able to fall very far. Because ball pythons, yes, will climb, but they're not good climbers. They're not like boas and other constrictors. Yes, they can climb, but they also are fucking gaumy, and they also forget to hang on, and they fall a lot. So I don't put my ball pythons on it. My ball pythons, for the most part, I'll just stick them on my seat. I'll stick them on the seat of my motorcycle, and they'll pretty much just sit there and climb around on my bike. They're not gonna hurt my bike. They're not gonna scratch it. So my ball pythons, literally, I'll just sit on my seat and I'll just do my cleaning and shit while they're just sitting there kind of hanging out. They don't really try to go anywhere. Like I said, fuck, especially outdoors. Outdoors, they just want to sit right there with me. Because as long as I'm right there with them, they don't care. They're not worried about nothing. Literally. My boas, like to be up on that tree. If I put my boas on my bike, they're just gonna kind of just keep wanting to come to me, or they'll try to find some place to hide because they're not real comfortable being out in the wide open like that. But I'll put them on that tree stand, and then they're pretty good. Hey, what's going on, buddy? Good morning. What is your real name? So I don't keep calling you Xena, because that's a girl's name. And you're not a girl. Ellie. All right, I got you now, buddy. Ellie. But I'll know you as, because I feel bad for calling you that. Because I did. I thought, you know, I watched a video on the leash in the grass. It was crazy for fresh clothes. Oh, yeah. Eli. I got you. Eli. Like Eli Manning. I got you. Eli. I know. What did I say? Ellie. Ellie. Ellie is Ellie. I know. Yes, the Book of Eli. I like that. That was a good movie. That was a good movie. I've watched that a few times, actually. Yeah, look. Yeah, we get some length out of her. See how fucking long she is. She is getting there. I doubt she'll get. She might not get more than 8 feet long. I mean, she has the potential to get longer, but there's a good chance she might not get more than 6, 8 foot. She'll be a massive girl, but lengthwise she might only get 6, 8 foot. So she might only get a couple feet longer than what she is right now. Because she's probably close to 6 foot now. She's every bit of 5 foot anyway. Yeah, I got rid of most of them. I sold a ton of fucking snakes, dude. I went back and looked. I've sold 15 snakes, not just this year, but overall, I've sold 15 fucking babies. I didn't think I sold that many, but I did. No, babies are all doing great. Ones that I kept the albino inchy clowns. This is one of the babies. There's a baby. But this is a small baby. My albino stuff is the smallest stuff I've got. Look at Goliath. This is Goliath. He's one of the babies too. That kid, he's fucking massive. I got 3 babies that are massive, big babies like this. But yeah, I kept what? 3. I kept 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I kept 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I kept 8 babies. I got a super pastel that's still for sale, but I can't sell anything. Yeah, Goliath is an inchy. He's an inchy double het. He's 100% het for a clown, 100% het for albino. So he will make clown inchy albinos. You get the right female, you get a fucking female fucking albino inchy, or a female inchy, female clown albino, and you throw it to him, and you could get fucking clown albino inchies out of him. Because he's 100% het for albino and 100% het for clown. Fucking proven. Because he's the only one that's not an albino in that whole fucking clutch. All the other snakes that I had in that clutch were all albinos. He's the only one that wasn't albino, fucking albino combo. I got 3 albino inchies, clown albino inchies, and then I got 2 clown albinos. Albino inchies. I had 2 albino inchies, 100% het clowns. Evie's got one, and Evan has one, and Evan also has the leopard. He's got the leopard that I produce. So Evan got 2 snakes from me, and Evie got 7 in all from me, all together. Evie's gotten 7 snakes from me. But Evie's at like 11 or 12 snakes now too, because she's got another one coming from Dale. She's got a pie. I think it's 66% het for a fucking Desert Ghost. I think. I'm not positive. I asked Evie, and Evie said she didn't really even pay attention. She's like me. I was the same way in the beginning. If they look good to me, that's what I cared about. I didn't care about because she's not looking at breeding, so she doesn't give a fuck about what's hidden genes of this and that. She just wants she's looking at getting fucking snakes that look good to her, which is exactly what you're supposed to do. Fuck what everybody else fucking says is awesome and this and that, because that will wear off after a while. But if you buy something that you fucking find that's beautiful and you get that awe feeling when you see it, you're never gonna grow tired of something like that. Something that you bought because society fucking says that's the newest and greatest thing. That's only gonna fucking head it out. All right, buddy. Have a good one, Gio. Fucking, that's only going to keep you interested for so long. But something that you like, that's fucking beautiful to you, it's gonna last a lot longer. That awe is gonna last a lot longer than fucking buying something because fucking you think other people fucking think that it's cool. You know, and I'm not saying anybody here does that. I'm just saying for anybody that fucking might think that way, you know. I get it. If you're fucking trying to start a YouTube channel or whatever, it's good to have fucking shit that people fucking are into, obviously. Because if you don't, you're not gonna fucking build a very good YouTube channel. No. But if you're talking about buying fucking animals for you, and it's just for you, and it's not about trying to fucking, get a bunch of fucking followers, from the animals that you have, then the smart thing to do is buy what you're into, and fuck anything else that that you're not into, because that's what will keep you interested. Now will keep you fucking wanting that, to keep taking care of it, spending the money on the food, all the shit that is required in keeping snakes. Because I thought of it this morning. I didn't I realize, but I don't really realize, I guess, that, for 6 years now, basically fucking my routine is to come in this room first thing in the morning as soon as I get up. That's my routine, and that's what I've been doing. And I'm in this room 3 to 4 times throughout the fucking day, and then I'm in here again, going through everybody fucking before fucking I go to bed again. And it's just like a farmer. Granted, I don't have fucking the major chores that a farmer has during, every day fucking throughout the day. But I still have to fucking, check on my animals every morning. I still have fucking, chores I have to fucking do with these, because I have snakes every morning. I have feeding, granted I don't have to feed every day like a farmer does, but there's aspects about this that feels a little like farming. I don't go anywhere. I don't go on vacation, Farmers don't go on vacation. If they do, it's very seldom. It ain't very fucking often, I can tell you that. Most of them don't go and take a vacation once a year. It's like a fucking every fucking so many years they might go on vacation. Because a lot of farmers don't have fucking work hands that they trust to fucking, to keep the farm going. Most of your farmers that do fucking go on vacation is because they got fucking 6 fucking sons that have brought up working the farm, and then the dad actually can get away and feels he can get away because the sons can, sons get the fucking the family's best interest at heart, as opposed to just some some regular old farm hands that fucking just worrying about a fucking paycheck. There we go. She's finally going. Because like I said, I just sit here now. I'll sit here half a fucking day if I need to. I let them go on their own. I don't know if she's gonna. But see, my hand don't bother her a bit. She's not gonna. She's gonna come back out. Oh, maybe she's going. You going or what? See, my hand don't bother her. Okay, so if I put this hand up, she probably come to it. Oh, maybe I scared her. No, you can't. You can't get out. No. Oh, come on. Oh, she grabbed that lip. It's okay, girl. She got my collar of my shirt. She was like, fuck you, you ain't going anywhere. Look at her. She's like, fuck you, you ain't going anywhere, Dad. Look, she wants to come back out. All right, come on then. Come on. I'm gonna sit here and play that game with her. I'll just fucking keep her out. She's fucking. He got hold my shirt. She's like, motherfucker, we're gonna fucking go rounds if you don't leave me the fuck alone. Let me stay out. She fucking ain't gonna let go of my fucking collar. It's okay, girl. You don't have to go back. Fuck's sakes. What, Diablo? My dog's fucking worried about Dad now. What, bud? I'm fine. And you don't need to go out. No. Dad's fine. I'm fine. Dad's having a good time. I know he don't like it when Dad's having a good time without him. He has to be included. If he's not included in a good time, and part of the reason Dad's having a good time, he gets jealous. So I guess we're only going to have a few boas out today, like two. Because this girl is she's still got my fucking call. She's like, hey, you're coming with me. She just wants to be out, that's all. You know? See how I brought my arm up right in front of her? You know, I'm telling you, she's a way better behaved fucking girl than than I thought she was. I misread her. You know, she acts. You know, her mom and dad were wild caught. She was wild caught, captive bred. So she wasn't like taken from the wild, but her parents were, and she was the first clutch out of her parents. So she's about as wild as you can get because her parents were wild, and she is the first clutch out of those two parents. That's the first time she's the one of the babies out of the first clutches that those two those two wild caught fucking Guyanas produced. So she acted way different, and she still acts a little different than some of my other snakes, my other boas. But she's starting to act a lot more like them now than what she did. I mean, her head was on a swivel. I mean, literally, I never thought in a million years that she would be like she is now. You know, I always thought that she was just going to always be really different from the rest of my boas, and that literally I told everybody, if I get bit by any of my boas, it's going to be this girl, because I'm really not worried about any of my other boas. I'm not even worried about her now. Literally, I don't think that any of my boas are ever going to bite me. If they bite me, it's going to be I did something stupid, fucking, and it's going to be a food response, and I didn't pick up on it or something. It's not going to be because of them, and it's not going to be because because they're worried about me, fucking. It's going to be because I did something stupid, and I misread, or I do something that fucking isn't normal. I drop the bowl, like I'm trying to put the bowl back in the enclosure. Maybe I drop it and I startle them. It's going to have to be something along the lines of that I scare them doing something that I don't normally do. And it's not necessarily going to be that I did something on purpose. It could be just as slight as me going to pull the hide off them, and it slips out of my hand and it falls down on them and it hits them. And it could be something along the lines of that makes her actually bite me, because I scared her, because something happens that she wasn't ready for or used to. No snake's used to fucking having the fucking hide dropped on them, and I've had the hide slip out of my hand trying to put it back down over the fucking snake, and I've had it slip out of my hand and fall onto the snake, and cause it startles the snake in the very beginning, at first, but then they realize, oh, it's no big deal. They never really got fucking too upset about it, but it scared them. And I can say, if I did something like that to her in the very beginning when she was acting kind of weird and all that, yeah, I probably would have got bit for sure. But I gave her plenty of opportunities. I still do. I give her plenty of opportunities to bite me if she's gonna. You know, I don't tap train. You know, I just go in and I touch them and I pick them up. You know, I'm not saying that's for everybody, but it is for me and my snakes anyway. You know, because I want to have that kind of relationship. I don't want to have to use some foreign object to fucking get my snakes to realize that it's me. You know, and that I'm not gonna feed them. I don't have food in front of you. I'm not feeding you. You don't smell food. I'm not feeding you. You know, I don't want to have to fucking touch them with anything foreign. I want them and me to have everything on a physical. Oh, she didn't like that. I just poked her in the eye. She shook her head. Do you see that? She poked herself in the eye with my finger, and she shook her head. I've never seen a snake shake her head like that. She did though. I'm sorry, girl. I didn't. You did it though, and I think she realized she did it. She poked herself in the eye with my finger, and she shook her head. She did, like she had a wet head, you know, like a dog shaking. Did anybody catch it? Probably not. You guys are probably just listening to me. Fucking ain't even watching. But you'll have to rewind it. She did. She shook her head like a fucking dog, and it fucking kind of fucking freaked me out. It did. It kind of freaked me out because that's not a, you know, that's not a normal thing. So, you know, even me, you know, isn't completely used to everything that she does yet. Because I mean, I've never even had a snake fucking shake their head like that before. Not like that. And that's the only thing I can think of is that she must have poked herself in the eye with my finger. You know, my hand was just like that, and she was rubbing up against it, and she shook her head. She shook her head. No, she did. That was weird because I could feel her fucking drumming in between my hand and my body. You know what I mean? When she shook her head. Uh, Jesus, girl, you've been out for a while now. I can't believe you didn't want to go back. Well, obviously she didn't. She's not running. You know, this is not a runny boa. Actually, if I had to guess, and I'm just guessing, I'd say she's content. I would say this is a content snake. You know what I mean? She's content with what's going on. She's not necessarily happy, but she's not stressed. You know, she's content. What's going on is fine. Basically, she could take it or probably leave it. Either way, she's content to be out. And I'm content to fucking hold her. I love holding her, man. I'm gonna fucking my day is gonna be just wonderful now because I'll think about this all day. You know, I'll think about fucking as long as she goes back and she continues to be the way she is right now. When I put her back and she, you know, and we have a good experience like we have always, I'm just gonna be on cloud nine the rest of the fucking day because she was so good today. You know, and she's been good every day that I've taken her out, but I haven't had her out in a fucking week. You know, when she went into shed, I didn't I didn't hold her until fucking after she shed and went to the bathroom, and then I held her that day, and then I think I held her that night too. I changed her that day, and then I held her that night. You know, but see, my hand coming up, touching her right on her nose right now. You know, I'm telling you, you know, they're not vicious. Snakes aren't vicious. They just, you know, they don't fucking trust anything. Fucking, they got no arms and no legs, man. You know, they're not real trusting of fucking everything at first. But it only takes a couple times of having them out and they start relaxing. I don't care what snake it is. And not saying totally relax, but you'll see differences from the first time you have them out to like the fourth time you have them out. There'll be a fucking difference each time, and it might be just slightly different, It might be just for the fact that fucking they settled down for a fucking few seconds, literally, before they started moving around again. Because the first time you had them out, they were just kind of runny the whole time. Well, the next time they were out, they're kind of runny, but they at least settled in for a minute, and then before they started running again. And then the third time you have them out, literally, they're not really running. They're just kind of looking around and all that, and, you know, that kind of thing. I did do something for my Doomerals Boa. I gave her a bunch of fucking paper towels I just kind of bunched up and threw in there. Cause she likes to, they like to fucking burrow, Doomerals Boas do like to burrow in the ground, and it does suck me not having Repti Chip, because when she was in the Repti Chip, she fucking did burrow in it, and she would fucking like hide in it and shit and fucking. But I took her off the Repti Chip because I fucking couldn't stand it. It was too much moisture, and it was expensive to fucking keep dumping it out every time that they went, because I'm not a spot cleaner. You know, so, but what I've done now is I give her a bunch of fucking, I put paper towels on the bottom like normal, but I give her a bunch of fucking paper towel just thrown in there, and she burrows under it. Now she's hiding under the paper towel in between the bottom layer and the layer I've got on top. So now she gets to still kind of burrow, like, you know what I mean? She feels hidden, kind of like she would be in the wild, So it's a little more natural for her, even though it's paper towels, but it still allows her to fucking hide the way she normally would be in the wild, you know, in the floor foliage, you know. I'm rocking her. I told you, I fucking see. I rock my snakes. I do the same thing if I pick any of my grandkids up. I hold my grandkids, my younger grandkids, obviously. I ain't picking my fucking 12 and 11 and 12-year-old fucking grandkids up. She just touched some hair on my arm. She was like, "What is that? What was that, Dad? You ready to go back now, finally, girl?" I bet she'll go back for me now. Geez, no Alex today. Just Evan. Just you, Evan. At least that's what I see. It's saying there's just you and me, Evan. My dog. Don't get all excited, dog, because Dad ain't going anywhere. You ain't need to go out. Look at her. She's like, "Fuck you." She's like, "Fuck you, Dad. I ain't going in there. I'm not going in there." You might have to, girl. And see, I'm still going from underneath. I look like I'm grabbing her from up top, but I'm not. Like I say, I always try to like grab them from underneath, so it's not like, you know, so it doesn't make them defensive. You start grabbing them like this, and because she's going through my hand. But if I go and I like fucking like grab a hold of her, she's not gonna like it. I guarantee it. She's not gonna like it at all. I don't think she's gonna go back. I don't think she's gonna. Oh, maybe she will. She doesn't want to go back. What a little bitch. You see her? You see what she's doing? She acts like she's gonna go, and then she turns around and comes right back. Oh, there we go. If she gets up underneath that lip, I think she'll go. There we go. She's going. She's loosening her grip on my collar. She's still got my collar. Yeah, she's going right to her hide. She is going. She's just going really slow. Yeah, she finally letting go of my collar. Yeah, she's going right in her hide. See her? But she won't fucking come out. Look, she's fucking... She won't let go of my shirt. She won't let go of my shirt. I hope she don't come back out. She's not gonna come back out to bite me, but she might come back out to fucking come back out. Because she won't let go of me. She's still got my damn shirt. She's slipping it down into my shirt. Her tail's gone into my shirt more. Jesus. Come on, she stopped moving. Come on, girl. I can hear her breathing. She's not hissing, she's breathing. She's not letting go. What the fuck? Come on, girl, you can do it. If I touch her, she'll go. Nope. She just grabbed a hold of my shirt out of. Come on, girl. Blowing on her tail. Come on, girl. Let go. Fucking. Come on. Come on, girl. Oh, here she comes. She's trying to come back out of her fucking hide. I'm glad that she's got too much of a coil on her. Come on, girl. Let go of me. Let go of my damn shirt. What in the fuck, girl? Why are you being like this? She is. She got her fucking tail wrapped right up in my shirt. Won't let go. Come on, girl. Oh, fuck. Here she comes. She was starting to. What are you doing? Oh, I've never fucking been this hard. It's never been like this, ever. There's really not a whole lot I can do either. Because I don't want to piss her off either. Fucking trying to get her fucking tail. Oh my god, she won't fucking let go. Oh, fuck. Oh, come on, girl. Yeah. Like I said, always end on a good note. I don't want to piss her off either. Because fucking she'll remember that. You know what I mean? Jesus. Kid, what a fucking pain in the ass that was. And she got my fucking collar all fucking stretched out now. I love her. I love her so. And I'm willing fucking to take all the time that it takes. Like I said, I really want all my interactions with her to fucking go off without a hitch. It just takes one bad experience to put me back a couple fucking weeks, you know, put me back a couple of handling sessions, you know, so I always try to do everything fucking kind of in between my terms and her terms. You know what I'm saying? Hi, baby. She's right here looking at me right now. I would love to fucking think that she would come to me. I wish she would. I'd take her back out right now if she did come to me, though. Because that's the only thing that I'm lacking with her that I've got. All my other boas all come to me. You know what I mean? Not every time, but more so than not, you know. I mean, even Foxy. Foxy will come right to me, and fucking all my other boas will come to me. She's the only one that I haven't actually had fucking come right to me yet. She's facing me. See her head up there? I'm really hoping she'll come to me. I really want her. Because it's so much easier. It's so nice. Because when they actually come to you, there's no doubt in your mind when they come to you whether they want to interact with you or not. Because if they didn't want to interact with you, they wouldn't be coming to you. You know what I mean? And it's nice for the ones that were a little nervous, that we're a little nervous or leery around. It's nice when they come to us because, like I said, it at least gives us the peace of mind that, hey, you know what? This was all on them. I didn't force them to come out. They came out on their own. So, you know, at that point, it's just really up to you to fucking watch after that to see if they get stressed. You know, if they start getting stressed, put them back. You know. Yeah, she's not going to come to me. You going to come to me, girl? I'm going to put my hand right there. How's that? Let's see what happens. Yeah, she's going the other direction. She's going the other direction, so she's just chilling out. But another great handling session. I couldn't be happier. I could not be happier. Let's see if this girl's out. She is. She might come right out. Let's see if she comes out on her own. Hi, pretty girl. Hey. Did you go pee? I almost think I smell pee. So we'll give her a check. We'll look and see if she peed. Kind of smells up, but it doesn't mean that she did. Oh, what's this? Is that pee? No. No, it's okay, girl. I was gonna take you out. You don't wanna come see Dad? You can come see Dad if you want. No. You guys can't see her. Yeah. Bring you guys up so you can see her. There she is. Pet her. She is a big old sweetheart. But we'll get her locked up. She doesn't really want to come out, and that's fine. I'm pretty sure, I think she's getting ready to go back in the shed again, honestly. strap back down. Well, looks like everybody's gone. Oh, somebody's back. Is it just you, Evan? Probably gonna go off for today, since fucking nobody's really around. We had some people around this morning. Hey, what's going on? Skeeta. Just ready to get off. Getting ready to fucking sign off here. But I'll be back tomorrow. Same bat channel, same bat time. Remember, if you can't be good at it. Cheers, everyone.